An arm action is shorter when I long toss compared to when I throw on the mound. Is this normal, and why? So this, I mean, for you, those of you guys who have been following me for quite some time probably know that I'm a huge advocate for long toss. Long toss does a lot of really, really good things, not from just the physical standpoint, but from the mental standpoint as well. And I think one of the components of the physical standpoint that it does, and again, I'm just going to speak from personal experience and a little, I'll speak from a little bit of just kind of working with like clients and stuff, but what we see is long toss shows you, it shows you how your body is moving to become powerful. And that goes with the arm action as well. So this was kind of the same thing that happened to me answering this question was, when I had gotten released and I was trying to do this whole like sinker ball thing out front or out to the side, right? Low 3/4 guy, being really long with my arms and so on and so forth. And then once I got released, it was like, oh, I have no strings on me, dude. I got to get back to like how I kind of went about it in high school when I was drafted high. And I was like, long toss, dude. I got to get back to long toss. So as soon as I started long tossing, it was funny because everyone kind of looks at that point in my career and goes, oh man, he overhauled his arm path and he did a bunch of things with his arm path. Yes, I did 100%. There was a lot of things that I implemented, but the biggest thing in the beginning was just like, all right, dude, I'm going to spend X amount of weeks and I'm just going to try to just increase my long toss. What was cool and what was interesting, it started happening naturally. And again, this was me just staying off the mound, not like I wasn't here at all, right? It was just to throw it out as far as I can every single day. Not every single day, you get the point. And so what I started seeing happening was from going like this, right? My body said, dude, for us to increase our power, like we got to become more efficient. We got to become more on time. We got to become more powerful. So I think about a month, maybe 4 to 6 weeks of just long tossing, like X amount of days a week. What I started seeing was that not only was my lower body becoming more efficient with how it was moving, but I simplified like my hand path. I've done a lot of stuff on that as well. My hand path kind of just naturally simplified and it got into that position that became powerful. And that's kind of the reason why I piggyback off the thought or the notion of, if you want to find your like most athletic / natural arm slot, revert to your furthest throw or revert to like a ground ball funnel, freaking gotta be quick, don't think type throw, and then I'll kind of tell you. So that was the biggest thing for me, was I just kind of started noticing that my body was naturally getting into an organized fashion in which it knew how to complete the task as best as it could, right? And the task obviously being a greater distance, which I was able to, brain body connect a little bit better than on the mound at 60 feet 6 inches. But yeah, I would say that's normal. I would say, I would actually encourage guys to look into that and kind of determine like, okay, well, this is what I look like on long toss and this is what I look like on the mound. The tricky part is the mound's a slope, so obviously timing's going to be a little bit different, but I think long toss does a lot of really good things, man. Like everyone kind of talks about the shoulder tilt and you're releasing it out here and it doesn't look good and all that, but like, again, for me, man, like that promotes that. I'm having a better identification of how to now be on top because I've felt this tilt that's allowed me to throw here. And now I can, boom, be on top because I have that feeling. So, dude, I could talk all day about long toss. But yeah, I think you're not alone. That happened to me. That's what I kind of program along with my process of like arm path simplification, staying kind of more simple, more, less moving parts, simplified. I've said simplified 3 times now, but, just compacted. I don't know. What word would I freaking use? Anyways, yeah, but good stuff, man. That's another thing you got to look at too. I feel like if you're a long toss at 300 guy and you're a mound 79, 81 guy, and you obviously can see a clear representation of a different like hand path or arm path that you're taking, might be something to look at too. So cool. Good question. Hopefully that helps.